Hi guys, welcome to my channel Vinyl Beauty, or welcome back. I'm Debbie if you don't know me. So for today's video I'm going to be playing with the Spooked palette from Gourmande Girls and Doodles by the Bunny. I'm so excited to be dipping into this for the first time. It's got the most beautiful colour story for Halloween or for any time of year. Now, I didn't pick it up last year for Halloween for various reasons. I was trying to be good on a low buy, etc, etc. But I've always had this one at the back of my mind, like I've not wanting to miss out on it. And it said that they were only going to be restocking it one more time, and it was on their website and there was a discount, quite a big discount. I think it was like 35% off for Easter. So the stars aligned, decided I've got to pick this palette up, and I really don't want to wait to Halloween to use it. And then I thought, well, we're halfway to Halloween, aren't we? So I could do a halfway to Halloween look with it. And not only that, I decided to ask my friend Kerry from the channel Kerry K to collab with me using it. I know she's got this palette, she's a great friend of mine, and so I thought it would be a lot of fun. She loves Halloween as much as I do. So without further ado, we're going to scooch straight into the video. I'm going to talk a little bit about Kerry, and then we're going to create my very first look with the Spooked palette. Okay, before we get into the makeup then, just a few words about my collaborator Kerry. As I said in the intro, Kerry's a great friend of mine, and it's just lovely to connect with somebody from the UK who's into bright and colourful makeup in the same way that I am, and that loves all the indie brands that I do. We have lots of makeup chats and we end up being each other's enablers to buy things we perhaps shouldn't and probably wouldn't have bought otherwise. But she's just been amazing. So if any of you have watched my eyeshadow palette collection video, that wouldn't have been possible without Kerry giving up her entire evening to help me export that footage, which was too large for me to get onto my laptop. And she did all that over like a video chat on Instagram, but she was incredibly patient. I'm not the most techie. And yeah, it just goes to show, you know, there are some diamonds in this community, and I've made some amazing friends. So I'm thrilled to be collaborating with Kerry. If you're not familiar with her channel, as I say, she loves bright, colourful makeup, indie makeup, and her channel's an amazing review channel. She does the proper swatches and multiple looks with her eyeshadow palettes, ranking videos, things like that. But she's got a proper review channel. You know, she doesn't mess about like I do. I just have fun with makeup really, and my channel's not a professional channel. Hers is. She's got amazing quality, while still kind of like you're sitting there watching a friend apply makeup. I don't know how she does it, but she's got a fantastic channel. So please do go over and check her out. So let's get on with the makeup then. I'll bring you in a little bit closer, and we're going to start with cheeks. So I thought I'm going to do a green and purple look today. So I thought we'd bust out the Fairy Blush palette from Lightly Makeup. Don't worry, we're not going to be using the green. We're going to use the purple blush in here. It's not often I use this one. And we're just going to pop that quite high. Sort of give me a witchy, ghosty kind of blush effect. As I say, I don't think this is the most flattering blush on me, but it's great for a Halloween look. And I've gone all in. I've got my spooky top on, looking like a skeleton, but we're going to do a witchy kind of look. So Kerry does amazing blended looks. Her talent is awesome. Like every time she does a look, I'm like, I just wish I had the talent to do what she does. Like, as I say, I just play with makeup and colour combinations, but I've not got a huge amount of makeup skill, not like Kerry has. She's awesome, honestly. Alright, for my highlight today, we're going to go in with the Find the Book highlight from the Colourpop and Hocus Pocus 2 collection, which it's a vibe, this video, isn't it? I've got my lights are green, my top, and now the highlight. I haven't used this highlighter since Halloween, so quite excited to use it. Hair's proper getting in the way though. So I'm really excited to use it. It's going to give us that spooky sort of look to the cheeks, and I'm layering it over the top of that purple blush, and it's, yeah, I love the way it's looking. Oh, I've forgotten how lovely this highlight smells as well. It's gorgeous. Okay, spooky cheeks are on. So if you're not super familiar with the palette, this is what we've got to work with. And I want to do a purple look today, as I say. So I'm going to use the purple and the black as my mattes. We're definitely going to use this Apple Bob shade all over the lid, and I think I'm going to use a matte white in a corner today, so that's kind of the plan really, nothing too complicated. I'm going to prime with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk because I love how it grips shadows and just makes them a lot more pigmented. So eyes are primed. I'm going to go in with Cauldron as my first shade. I'm going to build up a sort of wing shape in the outer corner. I'm going to use this angled spectrum brush to help me. I don't want to disturb these pans, they're so pretty. It's one of these palettes that I watched lots of videos on because I was lusting after it for ages. But honestly, now I've got it in my hands, it's like even more beautiful than I even first imagined. It's gorgeous. As I say, I want a sort of winged out shape, and I'm packing on in this outer corner to start with. I can't wait to see what Kerry will do. I know she's done a multiple looks video that I have seen. I think she did 3 looks with the palette already. And there's so many looks in this palette though. But I know she does like a purple and green combo, so I hope she doesn't do the same. But our looks or our makeup style is quite different, so I think we'll be okay. Like, we both love colourful makeup, but perhaps in a slightly different way of how we do it. I'm going to swap to a Singe EO4 because I really want to pack this shadow down and bring it quite a long way across my crease, and I'm not blending anything until I've laid down the pigment that I want. And I'm going way above my crease because I want plenty of space for that Apple Bob shade. And I'm also not bringing the shadow down, like sometimes when I do this sort of shape I come downwards, but we're coming across today. That purple is such a nice tone though. I like the overall shape we've got. Kind of wanted a wing shape but not really, because I think I'm going to do a wing with my new Hydroliner palette that I've picked up from Arttitude. It arrived today, I'll show you that in a moment, but it's the Split It palette from Arttitude Cosmetics, which are a UK indie brand. Picked up their Man-Eater palette, was so impressed with that, decided to pick up the Hydroliner palette that they do, because if you guys have been here before, you know how much I like my little liner accents. Just going to diffuse the edges now of that purple, and I might use the white to further diffuse it after. Go with a little bit of the white just to diffuse a bit further on the edges and almost give us a white brow bone highlight. We can do what we want with a Halloween look, it doesn't have to be flattering. Not that I really care if it's flattering, it's all about the creativity for me. Alright, before we go any further I want to do the lower lash line, because then I want to bring this down into the lower lash. So we're going to go in with Black Core from LH Cosmetics in the waterline and on the lower lash line. I'm going to smudge that out. I want this to be a super dramatic blown out lower lash. So now I'm just dipping into Cauldron using the Singe EO5 and connecting up the upper and lower lash lines with that purple, so nothing too crazy. So I really want to make sure we're connected up in this outer corner. I'm going to go into Spooky the Black just to further intensify in this outer corner area. I'm only using a very small brush though, because I don't want the black to take over the entire look. I still want it to look purple. I love the intensity in these shadows though, and this black's a really nice black. Back in with the purple now, just to make sure we've got a blend between the black and the purple, that we haven't lost the purple vibe to the look. Going in with NYX Glitter Primer, and everywhere we've not got the purple or the black, I'm laying that NYX Glitter Primer down. I'm going to take the shade Treat because I want something just in this outer corner that's purple before we transition into the green. So just taking a very tiny amount of that. Just half on and half off of that black in the outer corner. That's a pretty shade though. That would be beautiful all over the lid as a smoky eye. And now with the Singio one, we're going into Apple Bob. This is what I'm really excited for. I love a colour like this. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. It's my kind of shimmer as well. It's one of those really smooth traditional shimmers that you guys hear me talking about loving. But it's still really impactful. I don't really want this to be a cut crease as such, so I am going to blend it with the crease in a moment, once we've laid that down. But the contrast between that purple, it's almost neon the green, and the contrast between that and the purple is magical, isn't it? I just want to blend a little bit between the two here, just so we don't get a harsh line there. Just taking a little bit of that cauldron shade just to help me do that. And then I want a matte white inner corner, so I'm just packing that in the inner corner. Don't often do a matte inner corner, but I really thought it might suit the look today. It's not a bad white either. And then I've got this Arttitude Cosmetics Split It palette. It's a palette of hydroliners, as I say, it's absolutely stunning. This green shade really attracted me. I want to do a bit of an accent under this wing here, but using that shade. So I'm just taking that from the corner there and then out. Nothing too crazy, but just an accent. Just coming out of there. Just thought it might just add a little something to the look. Okay, so that's the look to this point. Just going to hop off camera for mascara and a lip, and I'll be back with you to show you the finished look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Finished it off with a Melt Electric lip paint. This is in the shade Weirder and Weirder from their Beetlejuice collection. Thought it was the perfect spooky lip to match the look. I love deep dramatic eyes with a dark lip. It's kind of my vibe. And I just love the whole way that the look has come together. I love a Halloween look, as you guys might know. I love deep, dark, spooky makeup. I've been playing with all of these like pretty bright and pastel tones just lately because it's spring, but this is the sort of makeup that I really love. So this has just been a joy to create for me today. And the palette's just fabulous. What I've tried so far of it, I can highly recommend it. I mean, that purple matte, that cauldron shade, there's no patchiness. It went on super dark and pigmented. The black is really deep, dark black, but there was just not even a speck of fallout. And I love the formula of the two shimmers I've tried as well. They're easy to pick up and just look so smooth, but sort of sparkly and bright on the eyes as well. This is my kind of palette. Love it. So that was our halfway to Halloween collab. Thank you so much, Kerry, for doing this with me. It's been an absolute joy, as I say. And if you guys aren't subscribed to Kerry or haven't checked out her channel yet, please do so. I know you're going to love her. And please, if you do go over, send her my love, say that I sent you. But I will put her channel and her video down in my description box. But other than that, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. It'll be back to summer content after this, I think. I can't get away with too many Halloween looks in April. But I think my next video will be a get ready with me. It's been a while since I've done one of those. So if you're new to my channel and you came from Kerry's channel, hi and welcome. Hope you might consider sticking around and subscribing. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching this one. Hope you're having a lovely day or night wherever you are. And hopefully catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.